Welcome back. Before we get into today's video, I need you to stop what you're doing and pay close attention because what I'm about to share could directly affect whether you receive your Social Security payment in March 2026. Now, I know that sounds alarming, and I want to be upfront with you right away. This is not about panic. This is about making sure you have the correct information before a mistake is made, either by the system or accidentally by you. That could delay or interrupt your payment. Thousands of seniors and fixed-income beneficiaries across the country may not receive their March 2026 Social Security check on time, or may receive a reduced amount because of specific rule changes, reporting requirements, and payment schedule shifts that most people simply haven't been told about clearly. So let's walk through this together, step by step, calmly and clearly, so that by the end of this video, you know exactly where you stand and exactly what to do. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, "I've been getting my check for years. Why would anything change now?" And that's a fair question. That's actually the right instinct. But here's what I've seen happen time and time again. The people who are most confident that nothing will change are sometimes the ones caught most off guard when it does. Not because they did anything wrong, but because no one sat down and explained the details to them in plain language. That's what we're doing today. No legal jargon, no government speak, just a clear, honest conversation about what's happening, what the risks are, and how to protect yourself. First, let's talk about the payment schedule itself, because this is where a lot of confusion begins. Social Security payments are not sent on the same date for everyone. The SSA uses a staggered schedule based on your birthday and the type of benefit you receive. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of any month, you're typically paid on the second Wednesday of the month. If your birthday falls between the 11th and 20th, you're paid on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, you're paid on the fourth Wednesday. Now here's the important part. In March 2026, there are specific calendar factors and federal banking holiday alignments that could shift when those deposits actually land in your account. If you're not watching your account carefully, or if your banking information on file with the SSA is outdated, that payment may appear delayed, or worse, it may go to the wrong account entirely. This is not a scare tactic. This is a scheduling and administrative reality that affects real people every single year. Second, let's talk about who is most at risk of experiencing a payment disruption in March 2026. You may be at risk if you recently moved and did not update your address or direct deposit information with the Social Security Administration. You may be at risk if you recently changed banks or closed a bank account without notifying SSA first. You may be at risk if you receive Supplemental Security Income, also known as SSI, because SSI has stricter eligibility rules tied to your income and resources, and even small, unreported changes can trigger a payment hold. And you may be at risk if you are receiving benefits through a representative payee, meaning someone else manages your payments on your behalf, and that person's information has not been verified or updated recently. Here's where people get into trouble. They assume the SSA has their current information because their payment arrived last month without issue. But the SSA processes changes on a rolling basis, and a discrepancy can surface weeks or even months after the original change occurred. Next, I want to spend a moment on something that many SSI recipients in particular don't fully understand, and that's the difference between income rules and resource rules. This is critical. If you receive SSI, the SSA limits how much money you can have at any one time. As of current guidelines, an individual can have no more than $2,000 in countable resources, and a couple can have no more than $3,000. If your bank account balance goes above that threshold, even temporarily, the SSA may reduce or suspend your SSI payment. Now, income rules are slightly different. Income refers to money coming **, wages, gifts, other benefits. Resources refer to what you have sitting in your account. Here's a simple example. Let's say a family member gives you $1,500 as a gift in February to help with your rent. That $1,500 counts as income in the month you receive it. But if you don't spend it before the end of that month, it becomes a resource the following month, and it could push you over the $2,000 limit. This is one of the most common accidental mistakes I see, and it can result in a reduced or missed March payment if the SSA runs an account review. Here's the important part. And this is the section I really want you to write down or share with someone you trust. There are legal, legitimate ways to protect your benefits and make sure your March 2026 payment arrives without interruption. Step 1. Verify your direct deposit information. Call the SSA directly or log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. Confirm that your bank account number and routing number are current. This takes less than 10 minutes and could prevent weeks of delays. Step 2. Report any changes in your living situation, income, or resources immediately. If you've received a gift, moved in with a family member, or had any change in your monthly expenses, you are required to report that to SSA. Failing to report is not just a benefit risk, it can result in an overpayment that SSA will require you to pay back. Step 3. If you're on SSI and concerned about your resource limit, ask about an ABL account. An ABL account, established under the Achieving a Better Life Experience Act, allows eligible individuals with disabilities to save money in a tax-advantaged account that does asterisk, not asterisk count, against your SSI resource limit, up to a certain threshold. This is a legal protection tool that many people don't know exists. Ask your local benefits counselor or Social Security office about eligibility. Step 4. If you've recently received a lump sum or larger than usual amount, consider what's called a spend-down strategy. Using those funds on approved expenses like rent, medical costs, food, or utilities before the end of the month, so they don't count as excess resources in the following month. Now let's talk practically for a moment. If you need to visit your local SSA office or call to resolve any of these issues, here are the documents you'll want to have on hand. Your Social Security card or SSA award letter, a government-issued photo ID, your current bank account information, the account number and routing number, any recent income documentation, such as a benefit letter, pension statement, or letter confirming a gift or payment you received. And if you have a representative payee, that person should also have their ID and authorization documents available. Being prepared saves time and reduces the chance of errors during the process. I want to close by saying something important. The goal of this video is not to frighten you. The goal is to make sure that you are equipped because you deserve to be. Social Security is a benefit you or your family has earned. SSI is a support system that exists because you need it, and the people who manage these programs are human, which means paperwork gets lost, addresses go unupdated, and payment schedules get complicated. None of that is your fault. But staying informed is the most powerful thing you can do. If you're unsure about your specific situation, please don't guess. Reach out to the SSA directly, contact a local benefits counselor, or visit a non-profit legal aid organization in your area. Many of these services are free. If this video helped you, please leave a comment below, even just the word helpful, so I know to keep making content like this for you. And if you know a senior, a neighbor, or a family member who receives Social Security or SSI, please share this video with them. It could make a real difference in their March. I've included links in the description below to the official SSA payment calendar, the My Social Security account portal, and information about ABLE accounts. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.